We're thinking about far more than just cross-border payments. It's similar to Amazon. With rare books in the early days, this market was a 10 trillion. We are at a historic turning point, as you have stated in the past. What email accomplished for communication propelled the entire revolution. Forward, got it, there are trillions of cash parked all around the world, and RP is one among them. There is a chance that Ripple will take over Swift one day, therefore I'll tell Branchy. Didn't it age beautifully? I'll tell you a fast, funny story, and I'll keep it short. In short, I was in the Middle East last October for a customer meeting. My time is quite early in the morning. Zones are all messed up. We're meeting with the CEO of a payments firm, and I start talking about the SEC, and after the meeting, he says to me, one gives a, and his point was that if you're not in the United States, you know. Abu Dhabi and Switzerland's governments, Singapore and the United Kingdom, Japan. They've offered clarity on how they view and categorize digital assets, and they don't care that the United States SEC has a pending view. Thank you for returning to court. Hour of Lady Genton. XRP is about to see a surge in demand. Let's jump right into today's video. 10,000 XRP is a number that every single person should strive for, because when XRP reaches $100, the return on investment is going to be $1 million, which isn't a lot of money, and a lot of people out there think they're not going to let us all get rich with XRP. But little do they know a very small percentage of the world's population holds XRP. Gentlemen and ladies, welcome. Back to another episode. We're going to go down some numbers today that will utterly surprise you and make you laugh. There isn't enough XRP for you to go holy. As you may have heard in the introduction, Brock Garlinghouse spoke with someone from a payment company in the Middle East, and they were speaking with the SEC, but guess what? Earlier today, Dubai International Financial Center approved XRP under its huge virtual assets regime, and the Center for XRP will be available for usage by institutions headquartered in the DFC to accelerate faster and more efficiently. The term global value exchange is important. Efficient global value exchange, and we know that XRP's 100 billion were pre-mined on purpose when there is fixed supply increasing demand. You don't need to travel to MIT to know what will happen to the price of XRP. There are only a few. The fixed supply of XRP was a strategic plan. Leaving forks aside, there is a relatively fixed supply and increasing demand, and when endowments and institutions are involved, you know what I mean. Joey and I were at a meeting not long ago with some of the world's largest institutional money trying to learn about crypto, and they owned zero on that day. I'm not sure if they do today, but as they enter the market, supply increases. You don't have to go to MIT to figure out what's going to happen, and we'll go over it. The SEC is now being investigated by Congress. All we have to do is make sure that the SEC is being examined by Congress for abuse of power. Discuss what we've known since the beginning. The fact that the SEC was targeting this case was absurd, and Ripple and XRP will come out on top. Before we go into the figures, I'd like to convey to you how many people own XRP in terms of Ripple executives, as well as how much XRP has been lost and will never be touched because people don't have it. Susan Athey's XRP holdings / over $1 billion XRP has lost access to Roddy's fundamental valuation framework. Mitnick, a BlackRock employee, I'd want to highlight one aspect of it. Susan Athey has stock in Ripple Labs, which owns a major stake in Ripple. It's not just us in the crypto asset XRP. Jed had approximately 7 billion XRP at one point, but that was it. Now gone, if you recall, Mellon Financial Heads put $2 million into XRP in 2018, yielding a $1 billion return on investment. Guess what he died from? God only knows what happened to that XRP. Did his family have access to those private keys? Did his family have passwords to the exchanges on which he purchased the XRP? Probably not. Most likely not if he died suddenly. They alone have 23 billion XRP. And could you notice the blue check marks on these people as you guys? The X in the red indicates that they are not validated, but they are quite conservative. Ripple now owns 6.6 billion XRP outside of SC. Chris Larson has 2.8 billion XRP in his possession. Arthur Brito has 1.3 billion XRP in his possession. Brad Garlick's home has a conservative estimate of 2 billion XRP. David Schwartz, 3.5 billion XRP, and you have to understand that David Schwartz was one of the first with Jed, and Jed had approximately 7 billion, so I'm being very conservative here to get near to the TV. Come on, I'm almost there. Craig Kidd has 2.5 billion XRP in his possession. Susan Atley, as you may have learned from a BlackRock employee, has a large amount of XRP. XRP 1.5 billion. Bob Way has 2.5 billion XRP, and we have Ripple directors and staff, and you're probably asking what you mean by that. Well, we have a lot of people holding XRP, but the Ripple employees / advisors all hold this scam coin XRP. Right now, we have Monica Long, who has not been accounted for. Eric is not present, Kirsten is not present, and Dev is not present. Brian Stewart, Eric Stewart. We have Rosie, Connor CRA, Rio Sandy, Phillips Ezish, Michael Warren Barrow. Warren Jensen is not a counterfeit of their XRP holdings, and if you're thinking on the other side of the screen, oh, they probably don't hold XRP, get the F out of here because you're delusory. They're all clutching a bag of XRP. Now, take a look at this. Only Ripple is home to 65 billion XRP. Look at this, let's sum the total, which is 23 billion XRP. Held amongst simply this, what we're going to do now is add that. Now we have a total of 65 billion XRP within the Ripple team. And you and the company are probably thinking, oh, it's centralized. No way, it is not centralized. They're just early adopters, like us. Pioneers, yet they were ahead of the curve, like David Schwartz, 65 billion. Take a look now. At this time, the number 10,000 XRP is what everyone should strive for. Therefore, why do I have 139,000 people that own more than $10,000 XRP? That's because it's not a ridiculous sum. To preach, it's approximately $6,200 right now, and some of you may think that's a lot of money for what it is. Some people, but you have to work hard because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't tell me, oh, I'll never reach 10,000, because you can. So, as I previously stated, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity if we look at the total available XRP supply right now, which is 99.98. Okay, billion, just take a peek at this screen. Let's take the 65 billion and deduct it from that. What do we get? There are 35 billion XRP left for retail, but that amount is far lower. Because numerous people, including myself, hold various XRP wallets, I account for what 6 wallets are. There's 6 separate wallets, so if someone out there has 1 wallet, I could account for it. Another 5 people are fine, so take that number and divide it by 2. That equates to 277,000 persons owning more than 10,000 XRP. All we did was add up the numbers. On the left and right, ranging from 145,000 to 54, and dividing it by 2, we get 139,000 people on the earth who own more than 10,000 XRP, which is extremely conservative. People, this is an extremely conservative number. Please let me know what you think in the comments section below, but this is not hopium. This is all true, and when the price of XRP begins to rise, a lot of people will ask why. And the truth is that they just did not educate themselves sufficiently. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, I truly appreciate every one of you. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments section, and we'll be back with another video we started soon. Outro construction of a Ripple net with the hypothesis that crypto liquidity would someday be able to sustain robust global payments. Enormous sums of money Ripplet was created so that clients may understand the advantages of once the market matures, our fiber-based network could transition to ODL. Enough, and this is exactly what is being placed. Toggle the switch. I think what we're constructing has you. I know it's solving a real problem, and I consider all of the tokens my recommendation to anyone who understands the utility. If genuine utility and genuine value is being offered to a genuine customer, the token will be valuable.